Bonneville, Utah, a landscape weird as the mountains of the moon. An eerie valley where men and machines pursue the elusive goal of world speed records. Humming over this 12 miles of salt speedway, a daring driver sits in the bucket seat of a Bonneville record breaker. The star of this big effort to clean the slate of stock car speed records is Studebaker's sleek new Avanti from the design studio of Raymond Loewy, built by the craftsmen at Studebaker, skilled vehicle engineers for 111 years. These record assaults are the final tests of the car's safety features. They are far more rigorous than anything possible at factory proving grounds. Here at Bonneville, you never run out of road. In brief bursts at full throttle, this production car will hurtle down the salt at more than 172 miles an hour. These speeds subject engine, driveline, and chassis parts to forces far beyond their normal design functions. 3 cars were hauled across 2 states for these tests. One is a practice car, one is in reserve, and the third is the finely tuned but factory stock machine. Tons of tires, tools, and equipment reflect the extreme care and planning which go into this effort. The man in command of this most exhaustive speed test in passenger car history is Andy Granatelli, veteran of nearly a score of years of racing. His feats range from the roaring oval at Indianapolis to this strangest of all racing sites at Bonneville. Andy, at 38, has made precision his watchword in a career that has brought him to the status of corporation executive. Fuel, strictly pump variety, the proper tires, and everlasting checking and rechecking of every item on the car contribute to safety, which is the first consideration of such projects. Still, there are hazards, and Andy Granatelli is well aware of them as time draws near for the final effort at record breaking. Seat belts for safety's sake and precision instruments to check every part of the supercharged engine are typical of the equipment on this record-breaking car. The cautious preliminary check runs are finished now. The really high-speed practice runs are ready to start, leading to the assault on the flying and standing start records, from 1 through 10 kilometers and from 1 through 10 miles, over this table-smooth 12-mile ribbon of salt. Other men are busy with preparations of an official nature on this fateful day. The crack timing crew of the U.S. Auto Club are making last checks on their electronic timers as Andy signals he's ready to start writing new pages in the record books. There's the green flag. That's green for go, and the muted scream of the little 299 cubic inch engine bounces back from the sheer rock walls of the surrounding mountains. Timers call the speeds over 2-way radios, and the car is rolling well past the 150 mile per hour mark. Andy pulls out every stop. This car, smaller than record holders it will outrun, is clicking through the timing traps at sensational speeds, which are checked and rechecked by this crew, which has backstopped Granatelli over every foot he drives out on that blazing white salt speedway. The records tumble one by one as Andy pours on the coal. He hits the big one, 168.24 miles per hour over the measured kilometer from a flying start. This is almost 15 miles an hour faster than the old record, set here just a few days ago by the former American stock car record holder. The Avanti is actually running in Class C because of engine size. But so fast is Granatelli's pace that he bags the unlimited stock car records as well. The mile flies by at 168.15 miles an hour, and the big ones that the crew has eagerly awaited are in the bag. The 10-mile records, both flying and standing, fall to Andy and his crewmen. And so the job is done. After 12 long hours of driving, checking, and driving again, day and night, at dusk and at dawn, Avanti now holds 29 new records, 9 of them national class records, 10 of them American stock unlimited class records, and 10 of them American Class C stock car records. There's no hilarious celebration as the salt-crusted car pulls into the pits. For this task of vehicle testing is workaday stuff for Andy and his pit crew. The accomplishment is great, and Andy Granatelli, the man behind the wheel of the nation's fastest production car, is quietly happy today on the vast salt flat of Bonneville, Utah.